So, I'm supposed to upload every single Sunday. And I realized that I haven't been uploading constantly this summer. This summer, I've literally only uploaded one YouTube video. I feel like I just need to change my uploading schedule because uploading every single Sunday is tiring. Like, do you guys know how much it takes to edit one video? And then like, it's a lot, okay? It's a lot. So I'm changing my uploading schedule to whenever I want, because I feel like that will work so much better for me. You guys, like, sometimes you guys probably won't even see it. Like, maybe one week I'll upload a video on Sunday, the next week I'll upload it on Monday, the next week I'll upload it on a Tuesday. It'll be different, and it'll allow me to, like, you know, like maybe that week I didn't upload a video, I'll upload it the next week. Like, I feel like that will work so much better for me because I won't stress out over, like, I have to have this video by Sunday. Like, there have been times where I literally film one video during like a whole Saturday. I edit it, I stay up late that night, even though I have church in the morning, on Sunday morning, and I will edit that whole video up just to make sure it's up for you guys, like, literally. So I feel like this is gonna work so much better for me, literally. Yes. Like, guys, I need to let y'all know something. I am not perfect. I make mistakes too, okay? I'm just like you guys. Something happened to me over the summer, and it kind of scared me at first, but I'm kind of getting used to it now. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I'm looking at and I'm like, okay, I don't like this, but I have to get used to it. So it was July 21st on a Saturday morning. 2 days before that, my taste buds were messed up. And like, I tried to drink water, and like, it was kind of like sugary drinks, and they weren't tasting right to me. Turns out I had a yeast infection in the back of my tongue, and here's why. Just let me get to it. So on Thursday, everything, I really didn't feel like eating much. Like, I wasn't hungry. Okay, I literally wasn't hungry on Thursday. Friday, I tried to eat something because I was hungry, and I threw it up. I ate an apple and I threw it all up all over my aunt's carpet. Mind you, I was with my aunt at this time during summer, and ever since then I just kept throwing stuff up, kept throwing stuff up, kept throwing stuff up. Like that night, my aunt had cooked spaghetti and garlic bread and some corn on the cob, and I tried, like, I wasn't even hungry. I tried to eat the spaghetti, but like, I threw it up. So later on that night, like, I just kept throwing stuff up. Whatever I ate, it came back out. So my aunt was telling my uncle to like get me some saltine crackers and like some ginger ale because she thought I had a fever. And I was like, this really doesn't feel like a fever, because I could still get up and walk, even though like when I woke up that morning my vision was really blurred. But that night before, I could still walk. I was having pain on my right side, I believe. So yeah, my uncle, he told me, he was like, you need to go upstairs and you need to put on some longer pants, you need to put on a long sleeve shirt. Mind you, guys, me and the heat do not mix, okay? We don't mix. When he told me to do that, I was like, are you sure about this? Like, he was like, because you need to sweat the fever off. So he bought home some Pepto-Bismol. I threw that up. He bought home some saltine crackers and told me to drink the ginger ale slowly. Okay, I drank the ginger ale slowly. I threw that up, and that burnt my throat even worse. The next morning, which was Saturday morning, that was the 21st of July. A lot was happening that morning. I woke up with pain on my right side, and that, like, it was hurting, and I couldn't breathe. Like it's like I was trying to catch my breath, like, but I couldn't breathe. So my little, like, I was rolling on the floor. I tried to get comfortable. I couldn't get comfortable. I was rolling on the floor. I was laying on pillows on the floor. I got back on the couch. I tried to get, like, I was hot, and then I kept getting cold. Like, it was a mess. So then I went back to the toilet because I had to throw up again, and I threw up again, okay? And then I tried to walk out the bathroom. Then stuff started getting dizzy, so Yeah, I remember I was walking over to the bathroom and I ran into this little desk thing my uncle has. That hurt. Like, I saw it, but it was like I couldn't control myself for it. So my cousin came downstairs and he was, and I was laying on the floor and he was like, Kara, are you okay? I was like, Michael, go get mommy. So he ran all the way upstairs and my aunt came downstairs and she's like, Kara, what's wrong? What's wrong? I was rolling on the floor. I was crying and screaming and she's like, where's your phone? I was like, it's right there. It's right there. So she got my phone. She was like, I'm going to call your dad and we're going to see what's wrong. She's like, what's wrong? And I was telling her I was feeling pain. I kept throwing up. Called my dad and my mom, and she's like, I think you guys need to take Kira to the emergency room and whatnot and stuff like that. And so they were like, we're gonna meet you such and such and blah 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 and all that stuff. And my uncle came downstairs. He was like, okay, I'm gonna take Kira to. So he drove me while my aunt stayed with my two little cousins. They kept telling me, calm down, Kira, calm down, Kira. And I was like, I can't breathe. Like, stop telling me to calm down. I can't breathe. Like, yeah, it was kind of crazy. So he drove me to the hospital, met up with my parents. So I got into the emergency room. They stuck IVs in me. They were like, I couldn't get comfortable. They told me to go pee in this cup. I had like large ketones in my pee. They took x-rays of me. They took, what are those things called when what pregnant women get whenever they get that gel on their stomach? I'll think of it later, but I had to get one of those. I had to get like needles put in my arm. I got stuck so many times. So I ended up staying at the hospital that night and my uncle stayed there. He stayed there the whole day. Now, mind you, our plans was he was gonna grill some ribs. I wanted some ribs, but I couldn't. But God had other plans for me. That's okay. Uncle Michael, you still owe me ribs. Just to let you know, you still owe me ribs. Uncle met up with my parents and my uncle stayed there all night. And then I think he left sometime during the day. I'm not sure. But I like that night, that day is kind of hard to remember, but I remember most of the stuff. And there was a certain doctor, I say the doctor's name is Johnny. Johnny, he actually was there, like he came back to visit me and they took my blood sugar and all that stuff and they stuck needles in me. He was just there holding me and all that stuff. And he was actually really nice. They checked my blood sugar. My blood sugar was almost 1,000. It was like 900 something. And that's really bad. My blood sugar for my age is supposed to be somewhere between 125 to 190. Okay? So, they diagnosed me with type 1 diabetes. I had to stay to that hospital till we got out Wednesday, and that was my mom's birthday. Wednesday, July the 29th. No, 25th, I'm sorry. The 25th was when I got released, when I got discharged from the hospital, and we had to stay there for my mom's birthday. I was like, I'm sorry, Mom, I didn't mean to get sick. A lot of visitors and people came to visit me, and like, yeah, I thank you guys so much for coming to visit me. That was really nice and caring of you guys, and I thank you guys for all your prayers and all that stuff, because I'm feeling much better now. But I have type 1 diabetes now, so stuff is a lot more different for me now. I'm not really allowed to eat as much sugar as I used to. It is actually hereditary. My father has type 2 diabetes, so he's been a lot of help. Like, my mom's been taking great care of me. My brothers and sisters have been watching what I eat. I tried to eat a brownie once. They were like, no, you don't need that. So they took the brownies away from me, and I was like, but that's my story, you guys. I now have type 1 diabetes. I mean, I don't feel bad about it. I mean, but I almost died. Like, I just thank God that I'm still alive. I'm able to walk, I'm able to talk, still have my fingers, still have my toes. But yeah, I kind of have to like stick myself every day, or stick it in my stomach or the back of my arms. Strangely getting used to this. I love you guys and hope you guys can understand what's going on with me, and I hope you guys can understand about my uploading schedule. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I love you guys. Bye guys.